Hello everyone, Yoda123 here, and I am back for another episode of Final Fantasy VII. So last time we finished off the second Mako reactor, and we bumped into Ares, and we've now arrived at Ares' house, so let's get on in there and continue the story. So of course Cloud wants to be getting back to Sector 7, but for now we'll be hanging around here. Doesn't really matter which option we go with here. Since I have a soft spot for Ares, I think I'm going to put things in her favour here. Well, I say soft spot, it's only because she's my favourite character. And no, I do not have a crush on a game character, or anybody gets that thought in their head. That is not the case. I'm merely being nice. So, when she says hurt again, she does in fact mean another person that was with her from Soldier. I won't ruin who that was. Those of you that have played, if you've played Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, or if you've watched the movie, then you'll know who I speak of. But for the time being, we're going to keep quiet about it, since I don't want to give out any spoilers. And so there's only 2 bedrooms at the moment, well, 2 beds, so someone's going to be kipping on the couch, and it ain't going to be me. And so we get a little bit of a flashback. We can also see now where Cloud got his hair from. Well, his hairstyle rather. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a, well, if you can call it a mini game. Basically, we have to get past Ares without waking her, well, without getting her attention. We basically have to sneak out, but before that we'll just grab this Phoenix down in motion here as well. So basically what we need to do is walk very slowly across the landing, as gently as possible. Bollocks. Otherwise you get caught and Ares sends you back into your bedroom like so. We'll get it right this time round. My finger slipped over the button a minute ago. Oh, give over. Wow. There we go. Third time's the charm. I think we'll save our game as well, actually, while we're at it. I'm going to save the game in 2 different slots. The reason I'm doing this is because the last video, the first 5 minutes of it's been... Well, it basically, my recording equipment didn't record it properly. I don't quite know what happened, so I'm going to keep a second file so that if it should do it again, I can simply backtrack. That way I'm not losing too much. But right, so from here we'll need to make our way back down through. We need to be going, I think it's this, is it this way? Yeah. So, oh. Wow, Ares has caught up with us already. Sorry about that, guys. I leant down on the TV remote there. So, where were we? Oh yeah, so Ares has caught up with us. And it looks like we're not going to get rid of her that easily, so I guess we'll be proceeding with Ares then. So I'm just going to check that she's got some materia, which she has, so that's all good. Now we've got a little bit of a obstacle course / maze to get through now. It's quite an easy one though. And we can get random encounters here as well. These houses generally give off quite a bit of XP for this particular area as well, if I remember correctly. So it might be worth doing maybe just a little level grinding against these. You don't have to. I'm not going to. Just going to turn that down because that's a little bit on the loud side. Oops. Wrong way. There we go. And out we go. Sod it, let's be nice again. Just because I can. Doesn't really matter which option you go with, to be fair. Or at least, not if you're just being sloppy about it. I mean, like I say, if you want to go for the trophy, then you might need to be more careful with which one you go for. But since we're not worrying about the trophy right now, I think we can just choose whichever. So those of you that have played this before or seen the movie will know there's a bit more to Cloud and Soldier. But for now, for the sake of the guide and lack of spoilers, or trying to avoid spoilers, I'm not going to go into too much detail for now. And we'll pretty much leave it at that. Okay, so we've now spotted Tifa even, sorry. God, my Final Fantasy names are terrible. I can never get them right. So Ares still not taking no for an answer. Okay, so ultimately our next objective is right up to the top, so basically north from here. But before we head up there, we need to just divert ourselves east for a moment, because we need to actually talk to somebody else first in order to actually trigger the next piece of the story, so to speak. So we're just going to divert this way, and we're going to speak to... Is it you I need to speak to? There we go, that's what I was looking for. Don Conio's mansion, which is where we're actually supposed to be headed. But first we needed to speak to him and get him to mention about it first to trigger it. So we'll now head on up there. Yeah. So we need to talk to this guy here. So basically we need to dress Cloud up like a girl, which, as you might imagine, he's not exactly very happy about. Can't say much of us men would be happy about that. I definitely wouldn't be. So, right, in order for us to do so, there are numerous things that we'll need to do. I'm going to try to remember all of them. And I'll try and, to my best of my ability, show you how to do it. So first of all, we need to find the clothes shop. That's not it. I think it's the next screen down, possibly. Yeah, we need to speak to... Oops. Okay, so we now need to find the dress shop owner, and he can be found at the bar, which is... Actually, that's the one we went in earlier, isn't it? So it's this one here. And the guy we are looking for is this guy here. So now Ares is chatting him up a little bit to try and get his attention. As they say, sometimes it just needs the good old woman's touch, which is very true sometimes. Okay, so we want... So in order to get the correct dress, we need to select the correct options here. So the first one we want is something that feels soft. And then second of all, we need the one that says that shimmers. Okay, so that's the first thing we need to do. So now we need to make our way back to the clothes shop for a moment. Okay, so we've now got that one. And Cloud's now going to try on his new dress for a moment. But we're not going to stop there. We still have a few other things to get. So we'll need, there's the sexy cologne, the tiara, there's also a bit of makeup that we can get as well. There's the wig. And I believe that's just about it. And I'll try to show you how to get each of these items. Okay, so the next thing we're going to go after then is the... let's go after the wig, which I think... Is it this one? Oh, no, actually, well, we do need to come in here, so we'll grab this one while we're here. So we want to go for the special. If you go for the special, you'll get a coupon for the chemist, which we will need in order to get one of the items that we need. And we'll also need to go with the correct answer as well. I believe it's this one. Yep, there we go. So there's the item coupon that we needed for the pharmacy. So that's that one out of the way. Okay, so... which one's this one? Oh, we do need to come back here later. That's the materia shop. But right now we want to find... oh, wait, I think it's this one. Yeah. So we need to talk to this lovely lady here. Is it a lady or is it a he? Oh, I don't know. I can never tell nowadays. So in order to get the wig that we need to basically win this little mini game. And the mini game is basically squats. So, square to squat, X to get back up. Square, X, circle in that order. So let's just do a quick little practice run. Square, X, circle, square, X, circle. I think we've pretty much got the hang of it. Managed to do 14 that time. Whoops. Bugger. Oh, he beat us by just one squat. But that's okay, it doesn't matter. We can still get this to work. I have done it before where I've got everything except the wig we needed and I've still managed to get it to work. But basically if you beat him you'll get the much better. You get the better wig basically. But it's all good. We can, like I said, we can still pull it off. Right. So next we want to go to the pharmacy, which is right down to the bottom here. I believe is it this one? No, it's not that one. It'll be the next one. Not. It'll be this one. Yeah, it's this guy. And we want to get the digestive. And now we want to make our way back up to the cafeteria or bar, whatever you want to call it. And we want to be going over to here, where there's this lass here who's not very well. We give her the medicine. I still think it's a her. Can't really see from here. And she gives us the clone we need. Yeah, it's a she. Definitely a she. Alright, so we've just got the tiara and one last item to get. So next we want to be talking to this guy. Now for this next bit to work you need to make sure that you've got 200 gil. Okay, so basically he wants us to stop at the inn and get a item from the vending machine here. So we'll stay, and you want to buy the one that's 200 gil. Next we want to go back to... Go away. Next we want to go back to the guy that we just spoke to. Okay, so we now have the diamond tiara. So we have one more place to go. I'm just going to save our game. And in fact, I think we're going to leave the episode there actually, because we've done quite a bit. So we'll just save our game and we will leave it at that, I think. So So I've been your host, Yoda123. Thank you so much for watching, and we shall continue in the next episode. Bye bye for now.